welcome back to Adventures with Bam. I'm Brent Billings.
And I'm Maggie Billings.
And this episode has us lamenting our continuing sickness and the current housing market.
Yeah, the sickness is improving. The market is not.
I mean, ever so slightly, maybe.
We have looked at a lot of houses.
By the way, I don't know when this one's coming out. We'll see how long this episode is versus the next one we're going to record, because whichever one is shorter, that's the one I'm posting the week of May 12th.
Yep.
The other one will go up the next week. So maybe we're no longer sick and we haven't been for a while, but who knows?
And maybe we're no longer house hunting.
Oh my gosh. Who knows?
God can do anything in any amount of time.
So really what we're looking for is like $1 million house for $500,000.
Are we asking too much? Yes.
So, in a desperate attempt to do that, we have, we're continuing to look in Moscow, but we're also looking like Lewiston and then Spokane and
Colfax,
Washington.
But you killed we found my dream house in Colfax, and Brent was not on board.
He was like,
it's Colfax. I'm like, yeah, but it's close to Moscow.
But not close enough.
It's my dream house.
It's not close enough.
Don't you want to buy a Maggie dream house?
I'm a 7-minute walk from downtown Moscow, and that would make me like a 40-minute drive from Moscow.
Yeah, but
and then I got to find parking.
Dream house.
And then I still probably have to walk 7 minutes.
Fiddle faddle. So,
anyway. A little bit of Wichita. I haven't done anything too serious, but I've looked at listings. We'll at least have some family there. So it's like we're going where the wind blows us, housing market wise. But the wind
do we have
likes
sales? To blow
I don't know how to
us.
sail.
I am the sail.
We are the pirates who don't do anything.
The wind. I will only allow the wind to blow us in directions that are either close to family and or have a pool. The pool, if we're staying in Moscow, the pool's not going to happen. There's just no way, because apparently nobody in Moscow values swimming and pools. So that's a dream that I'll have to let die if we stay in Moscow. But we'll see. So if anybody here's the trick. It has to be old. When people send me houses built after if the house is not old enough to be... We're looking for
pre-World War II.
Yeah, if the house is not old enough to be my grandparent, I don't want it. Probably. That's not true. There's been a couple. There's one specifically that we looked at that I actually love. It has enough other things going for it that I was like, that's cool. But that was the exception, not the rule. So...
And we didn't do that, A, because it's too expensive.
Yeah.
And B, it would require a ton of work
that
we'd need to do right away. And it's like, well... If we spent that much money buying the house, we wouldn't have any money to do the work.
Right. Just not practical. Very cool house. Not practical. Sometimes you have to make grown-up decisions, and that's not fun. So yeah, we like old, creaky, charming, and glass doorknobs. I like glass doorknobs. You don't, though, do you?
We looked at one house today in Moscow, and you're like, I'm a sucker for glass. But that was like the fourth.
It was stained glass. Oh, yeah. No, there was
No, that's my point. There are a lot of things that was the fourth thing that you had said while we were in that house.
I'm a sucker for so many things when it comes to old houses. Just like, I just love it. I love it. I love the history and the craftsmanship and the attention to detail. And yeah,
the house we looked at, one of the first of 3 houses that we looked at in Spokane this weekend. Just unbelievable.
Charm seeping out. I mean, I've never seen a house that gloriously, and it wasn't just like, oh, charming. It was just historic and luscious and beautiful, but not practical as far as bedrooms and bathrooms, and the yard was too small. That's the other term. Yeah. Yard was
the bathroom situation is rectifiable to some degree,
sure,
with enough money and time and effort and work and whatever. But you can't really change the lot size, and there was no yard space for Maple, so
this dog is getting more and more complicated and expensive as time goes on.
If we didn't have Maple, would we have bought that house this weekend?
That house?
Yeah.
I mean, the bathroom situation...
Not ideal, but at the same time...
we would have more money to dump into if we didn't have the dog. You talked me into it.
I know.
You're going to be kicking yourself for the next 10 years. It's fine. Maple brings us joy. She's a nice girl. May she reign long. She is reigning.
She is.
Anyway, if anybody has like an 80 to 100-year-old charming house, possibly, potentially in preferably in Moscow, that they want to sell to us for, the low cost of $500,000.
I mean, no, you don't have to do 500. You could do 100. That'd be great.
Yeah. Honestly, the lower the better. This is if you have chosen this as your ministry, we accept.
We still haven't got all of our ducks in a row with my dad's estates and everything else.
We're so close. There's one more duck.
Yeah, but we don't even know for sure how much of a house we can afford because we haven't settled everything.
Yeah, this might be a fool's errand. Maybe we're staying here. We're wasting all these realtors' times.
Who knows?
We're just, we'll see. The nice news is we have a house and we live in it, and it's a little cramped and tight right now, but worst case scenario, we have a place to live and it's cozy and it's in a good location and we have a good yard, so we're good.